When I was 15 years old, we came to Paris. I saw the Brancusi, I saw the Monet. I followed my parents, and art in our family was the most important thing in the world. At that time, I was very interested, together with my parents, in art. And then my father then invited some artists to our house, and that was very disappointed. We felt that they are not semi-gods, actually. And then there were also some professors in art colleges, and I could not imagine to study in an art college. So I began to study medicine. But then very shortly after, I realized that medicine is a natural science, and I wanted much, much more. So I came back to art, and I finished my medical studies, but I wanted to become an artist. And I think that came out of this, that art is not a hobby or not some luxurious thing, that art is like the center of your life. So it was very natural that I would decide to become an artist. For me, the pollen mountain in an ocean of water lilies, it's an incredible experience. It's an experience that you feel that I meet Claude Monet myself in person. I had that before, some years ago, when like in Florence, when I made a pollen mountain and pollen piece in the monastery San Marco in Florence, with the Fra Angelico frescoes, which is incredible. And then also, some years before that, in Kyoto, in the Rikyū tea house, which is an incredible experience. You feel it's something beyond your own life, beyond space, body, beyond your own body, beyond time. And that doesn't happen so easily. I wouldn't paint the pollen. I mean, the pollen is the potential beginning of a whole vegetation of a whole country, like a pollen jar. So I would not paint that. Pollen, the milk, whatever I used, it's far beyond me. It's not a painting which I made. And Monet, he had his garden, he had his water ponds with the water lilies, but he made paintings, which there is quite a difference. But I also feel there is a deep connection of inner feelings, which he decided to make paintings, but I decided to collect the pollen and be part of this universe, which he tried to do with paintings, which I would never do. I think there's also what I see sometimes also from the outside, that I was very influenced from Asian cultures, and my living in India and having deep connections to different Asian countries, also to Japan, where culture or where art is, you are part of a bigger universe and you are not the creator, like in Western culture, especially since the Renaissance, where the artist, is creating something. I'm not creating the pollen, and the milk is also not mine, but that is something far much more, what I believe.